Lamar Valley, Part 2, Wildlife. Early June 2018, my son Robert James and myself spent 3 days in the Lamar Valley looking for the wildlife and enjoying the area, hiking. We spent our nights in Cook City, Montana, and each morning would head westbound on the Beartooth Highway, some mornings in 25-degree weather. But we enjoyed every minute of it. On our trip into Lamar Valley, we've seen a number of animals. We saw a mountain goat walking the cliffs in the tall mountains. We also saw moose right there in Cook City, and a couple other areas along the way before we even got to Lamar Valley. Saw a colored-phased bear one morning just laying down, sitting in a small meadow grazing. Wherever we went, we happened to see wildlife. We saw bison. Matter of fact, there was a time where we had to stop and with a bison to cross, and gave me a great idea to maybe set my action camera down in the roadway and see what kind of video we'll get. Tell me if you kind of a cool idea. None of the large bison came by, but a couple young bucks and a few calves were kind of curious. It wasn't a real expensive camera, so I was hoping they weren't going to step on it, but kind of a neat look from the ground up. After the herd went by, we decided to continue down Lamar Valley and saw some antelope and elk. We saw some coyotes too. Pretty neat time there. If you remember me in episode 1, I was hiking the Lamar Valley Trail and told you at the end of that when I got back right before sunset, my son was waving me in. Unbeknownst to me, there was Mom, Sal, and 2 large grizzly cubs. I got back just in time to see them pop out and play around with their mother, and what a great sight that was. This is actually my first time seeing a grizzly in the wild. I got to see actually 3 at one time. And Mom interacted with her cubs. So that's what happened while I was hiking in Lamar Valley. I mentioned in episode 1 that the day before we were in this area and saw a large grizzly make an attack on a herd of bison. That's what you're seeing here. And as I said, part 1, he came up short. But what a sight to see. There's a number of coyotes running behind him right there, and got some antelope in front. But, he gave it a shot, came down and get some water, and I guess the bison had enough of him because they decided to get him to leave. What you don't see right away in this video is that a number of the large males formed a wall and started charging this grizzly, and they didn't let him go. They pushed him all the way back into the woods. Of course, they're twice the size of this grizzly, but that was pretty cool to watch also. From up here, the world seems small. Well, the next day we came back to the same area of Lamar, and we didn't see a grizzly, but we did see a black bear, and what we thought was an attack on a herd of bison also. He came out of the wood line, came clear across the valley, pushed a few bison around. Keep healthy there in the picture. But came down to the Lamar River, got a drink. We thought game was over, so we ended up leaving to go try to find some wolves. And came back about a half hour later just to find out that this black bear ended up crossing the road right where we were taking this video, and two wolves came out at the same time. That's alright. Well, our 3 days in Lamar Valley were quite wonderful. Enjoying the wildlife and roaming around free. It was a great experience. I'll be back. I hope you enjoyed the video. Here's some still shots of the animals we saw in Lamar those 3 days. Yeah, if you haven't been there, you really do need to plan to go. It's a great place to be.